I'm a person who never really played Five Nights at Freddy's, but I used to listen to the FNAF parodies all the time. Five Nights at Freddy's songs by The Living Tombstone and JT Music and DA Games, that was my shit. And although I don't like those songs anymore, unironically, they still have a soft spot in my heart. So I started thinking, what's the best FNAF song? And that's what I want to figure out today. So there's this Five Nights at Freddy's bracket made by Lele Pons that has 500 plus Five Nights at Freddy's songs. The issue is that you can't rank all 500 songs at the same time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few brackets with different songs in them and find out what the best FNAF song is. The one thing is that I won't be able to get all the FNAF songs in here, but hopefully most of them will be in here. So without further ado, let's begin.
Blessed spirits all around me as I try to understand what makes me do the things I do. So everyone around me, no matter what we say or do, it's never up to me or you. We smile now and sing a chant.
I think I prefer the rock ones, which is why these are some of the better songs, I'd say. But I think I prefer Purple a little bit. When ranking these songs, when I call them good, it's more of calling them good compared to other FNAF songs, not calling them good compared to other actual songs made by like real artists and stuff. But I do kind of like these songs, and ironically, Mando Pony made some of the better ones, except for Survive the Night, which I hate. But I like Purple more than The Show Must Go On, so I'm going to choose that one.
Dead eyes, can't close, sleepless, I goes deeper, darker, I fall farther. No excuses for everything less.
For this one, I'm not sure if it's just the video I dislike, but I really don't like the first song. Not a fan of the vocals, and the instrumentation is just not interesting at all. On the other side, I kind of like the second one. I'd say it's okay, like a meh. It's a little bit more interesting than a lot of these other Five Nights at Freddy's songs, so I'm going to choose that one.
I hate my metal bones, my bones and gears creak in my chest forever cold, a cold and maddening descent.
This one is just painfully easy for me. I really don't like the dubstep kind of songs. I really just dislike those kind of FNAF songs, so for me the second one is definitely the best for this matchmaking. Tryhard Ninja can sometimes put out quality and sometimes put out the opposite, like really bad music. It's very inconsistent. But I like this song, it's pretty good. Can you smell the fumes leak propane from my brain? Strike a match and pour the gasoline. Watch it. For these, I've never heard them before, so there's no nostalgia to back them up. I'm honestly not a fan of either one, so it's a little bit close. For the first song, the chorus is bad, but the verses are okay. And the second song is just kinda eh. Burn is like a rap melodic song, and Dance With Me is like a electronic pop song. Honestly, if I had to listen to either one like on its own, I'd probably choose Burn, so I'm gonna choose that one.
Can't help but feel like you belong here, but I wanna leave, I just gotta leave. You know that something's going wrong here. To rank those years, the music isn't me, been a real long day, and we're dying to be free. Don't stop now.
I can't deny that this one might be a little bit biased because of the nostalgia, but I definitely prefer the first song. JT Music was one of my top 2 FNAF artists I would always listen to, up there with Living Tombstone. And even though I don't like JT Music anymore at all as an artist, I think this is one of his better songs. And I think the second song in this ranking is just not that memorable, so I'd choose the first one.
You brought the tears to these kids. Why were their souls evicted?
In this case, case, I feel like the first song is overproduced and the second song is underproduced. And if I had to choose which one I would prefer, I would choose underproduction. I think overproduction just sounds terrible overall, so for this one I would have to choose the second song. Even though DA Games is nostalgic for me, I didn't even know this song, so choosing the second one. The first song sounds almost amateur, while the second song at least sounds professional. In the second song, I still think it's kind of cringe how they are pretending to be the characters from Security Breach. Something about that just is really cringy to me. But I still think the song itself sounds better than the first one, so I'm choosing the second one.
It's in my blood. Soaking, I'm sweating like a nightmare. I thought I saw the mirror right there. Seeping into my thoughts, I try to get some sleep. But
Remember how I said that I prefer songs that aren't dubstep-like? Well, I'm going to choose the second one. I'm even going to choose the second one despite not liking it, just because I really don't like the dubstep songs. And although the first song isn't all like that, it's a good amount of it is like that, so I'm not choosing it, but I can't. I'm choosing Nightmare by Rocket Music, and that's final.
No one Daddy's little monster.
I shouldn't have scared you. Brought my friends too. I shouldn't have locked you away in the storeroom.
So the first song is okay, I'd say. Once again, Tryhard Ninja released an okay kind of song. The second one is actually like one of the best FNAF songs I've ever heard, honestly. It has everything. It has the good instrumental and things like that, and just sounds a lot better than most FNAF songs I've heard. I realize that in ranking these songs, I'm not really taking in the lyrics, but it's because all these songs basically have the same lyrics. It's just FNAF lore in the form of a song, so I'm not really focusing on that. I'm focusing on the instrumental, and I think the second song sounds really good, so I'm choosing that one definitely.
what are you waiting for?
Holy shit, I do not like the second song in this matchup. I already really dislike CG5 as an artist, so I feel like none of his songs are going to make it very far in these rankings. On the other hand, Follow Me I think is an okay song. I kind of like the instrumental, but I also don't think it's very interesting, but it's definitely better than No More Cake. So I'm choosing Follow Me.
Lies, lies, with their eyes, killing machines are in the sky. I hear these cries from underground and hope it saves my children's lives.
When you hear the footsteps, he steps in. Better not forget where they came in. Can you feel the static? Cause it's so dramatic up in the attic.
I noticed when listening to both of these songs that the first one has literally no bass at all, which was really confusing. It made it sound a lot worse. I'm not a big fan of the second song either, though. It just kind of doesn't sound great to me. However, if I had to choose one, I'd probably choose the second song, Attic. So I am going with that one.
Something happened to this game. Something here is not the same. Shadows, tokens, toys, and days.
Looks like I better run for my life. I'll never be in one piece. You seen that 5, I've got 11 on my tail. With no time to think.
I'd say that these two are pretty well matched. I think the first one is pretty chill and okay, and I think the second one is just okay, so I could probably go either way, but I am choosing the second one because I think it's a little better produced. The first one definitely sounds more amateur, I'd say, so I'm choosing the second one just because I think it's more finished. Also, when I say amateur, I don't mean that the people who make these are like bad at making music. I just think that they're not as well produced. I don't mean it in any offensive way, so I'm choosing Mechanical Instinct by Aviators.
Just like balloons, we soar on
This one feels a little unfair because I have an easy winner. I think Balloons is a really pretty melody and it's just a good song overall. Well, I think Labyrinth just kind of suffers from the same pitfalls of the other FNAF songs with overproduction and not much to it. Also, it's CG5 and I don't like CG5, so I'm going with Balloons. I have a feeling that Balloons will be one of the best ones here, so we'll see. I'm starting to realize in this ranking that the best FNAF songs are the rock ones, and the worst ones are the pop-ish electronic dubstep ones. That sounds confusing, but it's whatever. And the first song, Prevails, is a rock song, and the second song, A Ruined Lullaby, is a pop dubstep electronic song. So which one do you think I like more? I really have nothing to say about this one. I'm just gonna choose the second song. I don't know what to say, sorry.
Step aside, meet your doom. None survive the breaking room. Shut down, turn around. Better not make a sound. I know you won't be back another round.
I really hate the first song. They keep saying LOL over and over and over again throughout the whole song, and it just is really annoying. So automatically I'm choosing the second song, which I think is okay.
No. I sing my song all night long just for you.
I kind of like both of these songs. The first one is kind of nostalgic. It just sounds cool to me. And the second song also sounds melodic and nice, but I think I'm going to have to choose the first song just because of its nostalgia factor. Also because I think it sounds pretty cool overall.
Welcome to the
Locked away and left inside, it's hard. Aim it when you give it hard. You'll feel so alone.
Five Nights has really bad auto-tune vocals and it pisses me off, so I'm gonna choose the end. It doesn't have that, so you know.
Security breach.
We're going into lockdown, baby. Security breach. Nobody will hear your screaming. Game tonight. Trap of your own design.
Both of these songs are okay, I guess, but I think the first one sounds a little more unique to me, and the second one just sounds like every other Try Hard Ninja song ever, so I'm going to choose Security Breach. Also, a really lame name for a song, but whatever, it doesn't matter at all in any way.
Let those who count on the light show rely on the time clock, 'cause the night is in slow motion, 'cause all the people don't know about the evil when it's closing time. Closing time.
A synthetic agony. And it's all that's left of me.
This one has a pretty clear-cut answer. The first song sounds pretty cool. The second song has like the worst vocals so far and a bad instrumentation. Obviously the first song. My God.
We are the phantoms, we will haunt you. We are the phantoms, we will kill you. We are the phantoms. Don't fear what's coming. We can't fight off the urgent silence. Talking, you're afraid of the devils that come out at night.
For this matchup, the second song sounds not unique at all, but the first song has auto-tuned vocals that don't sound good and also doesn't sound interesting. So I think I'm just gonna have to choose the second song just because I think it sounds better overall, but it also doesn't sound memorable. So whatever, it probably won't make it far. Painted Faces is a melodic FNAF song, while That Day is a dubstep FNAF song. So I'm gonna choose Painted Faces because I hate the dubstep ones, and the melodic ones are like my favorite ones, so you know, whatevs.
All in the family.
I wanna steal your skin just so I can blend in. Then maybe I'll escape.
I really don't like either of these ones. It's kind of hard to choose. I actually went back and forth a few times, but I'm gonna choose Skin just because, I don't know, I don't like the first song more than I dislike the second song. So I'm choosing the first one. Ah. One Last Night sounds like a 2010s YouTube outro, so I prefer the first song. The first song is also rock influenced, which I think sounds cool, so I prefer that one. Although I'm not a big fan of the screaming in the song, it just doesn't sound great.
No matter what I try, no matter how much I run, the pieces of my body fall onto the ground. When I try to save them, when life just
I'm out again, delayed descent from what's within. I'm coming back for more.
The first song kind of goes hard in this one. Haunted goes kind of hard. Coming Back for More just sounds like every other FNAF song, so I prefer Haunted, honestly.
Stand straight to your arms, up here, stand for me. If you don't, there is a shocking feat. Pretty perfect, broken dancer.
Oh god. This one is kinda close, but I just prefer Broken Dancer overall. I think it sounds better, and that's all I really have to say about that one. So I'm going to choose it and move on.
He's still the scariest bear, and if you're alive, you gotta be aware. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nights there will take your breath away. There's nowhere left to run, there's nowhere left to hide. There's no one left to hold us back tonight.
Too Much Fun sounds synthwave influenced, and I think it's really cool. Well, Still the Scariest Bear sounds like every other Five Nights at Freddy's song, so I prefer the second one. Children's Destiny sounds like it's trying to rip off the original Living Tombstone Five Nights at Freddy's song without any of the charm to it. While Goodbye is kind of nostalgic for me, so I'm going to choose Goodbye because I kind of like aspects of it. This one is definitely biased. If this was my first time hearing both of these songs, I would definitely choose Time Keeps Ticking. But the Mangle I've heard a lot because I found it really good before, and I think it's okay now, but I still have a soft spot for it, so I'm going to choose that one over Time Keeps Ticking, despite I think that one might sound better. I'm not really sure. Both of them sound good to me, so whatever.
And yet so methodized, I didn't know how to save her. I am going corrupt tonight, glitching through the system in overdrive. A virus and I can't hide.
God, that first song, I'm sorry if you like that first song, but I think it sucks a lot. I mean, this whole video is about hot takes, so take everything I say with a grain of sandy biscuits. I mean, I should have said that in the beginning, probably, because that's a good thing to say, but whatever, I'm saying it now. So the second one is better, whatever. Let's choose it, and forever.
Run, 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 if you can, I will find you. Run, 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 if you can.
FNAF. I've never heard of a laser tag song. I don't know what that means, but I think it sounds kind of good. It has like a guitar solo later on. It's kind of cool, so I'm choosing that one.
Be very free.
Wrong request, read a sound for some work swaying in the wind. Help wanted insecurity, I thought I read, but when I got to the job, it was all a mess. I must have missed the fine print, you might lose your eyelids. Better watch for the ones that'll sit there smiling, cause it's.
There are a surprisingly little amount of rap FNAF songs, and for good reason. I think they're the worst FNAF songs, so I really hate Dark. I think Be Very Afraid is okay, so I'm choosing that one because I think it sounds better. And that, my friends, is the end of layer 1 of the bracket. So we're going to move on to layer 2 now.
Well, I see spirits all around me as I try to understand what makes me.
Like I said earlier, I like Like I said earlier, I like the rock ones, and the first song is a rock one, and the second song is just kind of forgettable. So I'm gonna choose Purple for this one.
I hate my metal bones and gears creak in my chest forever cold.
Can you smell the fumes leak? Propane from my brain. Strike a legend.
I unironically kind of like Dance to Forget. I think it's pretty catchy, and I think the female vocalists with FNAF songs are usually better than the male ones. I don't know, the male vocalists usually sound like they're trying too hard, in my opinion, but the female ones just sound natural, so I'm choosing Dance to Forget in this case.
But I wanna leave, I just gotta leave. You brought the tears to these kids. Why were their souls evicted?
Despite me thinking that You Belong Here by JT Music is one of his better songs, I still don't like it. So I think Make This Puppet Proud is just a better song. It's rock influenced, so you know, it's better, obviously.
Soaking, I'm sweating like a nightmare. I thought I saw the mirror right there.
Whenever I listen to Lights Off, I feel like really embarrassed, despite me being the only one who knows I'm listening to it. I think it's the fact that they're pretending to be the characters, and it's kind of bothering me. Even though that's every FNAF song, they pretend to be the characters, which is why I'm embarrassed when I listen to these songs. But the first one, Lights Off, has just more secondhand embarrassment for me. So I'm gonna choose Nightmare because I'd rather listen to it on its own.
I shouldn't have scared you. Brought my friends too.
Like I said earlier, I think A Brother's Sorrow is one of the best FNAF songs I've heard, so automatically I think Follow Me is worse. So I'm going to choose A Brother's Sorrow.
When you hear the footsteps, he tested. Better not forget where they came in. Can you feel the static? Cause it's.
Looks like I better run for my life. I'll never be in one piece. You seen that 5, I've got
I was thinking about choosing Attic, but I realized that it has rapping in the verses, and it's kind of lame. So I'm going to choose Mechanical Instinct in this matchup, because I just think it sounds better without that. But I kind of like the chorus of Attic, so I'll give it that.
Just like balloons, we soar on our own. Finally free from the.
You don't even know who's escape anymore. The children inside ain't happy at all.
I know that Prevails is rock influence, but I really like Balloons. I think Balloons might even win. I don't know if that's true, but I like it, so I'm going to choose Balloons.
I hate your guts, you can't see when I'm underneath your feet. Then I'll take one
Shut down, turn around.
I'd say both of these are similar, but Another Round only won because I think the song it was up against was really bad. So I think One Bite is gonna win this one.
Welcome to the end.
A song that I'm nostalgic for or a song I don't know? Nostalgia.
Security breach.
We're going into lockdown, baby. Security.
Let those who count on the light show rely on the time focus the night is in slow motion cause all the people.
Two Security Breach songs, my favorite video game that I've never played. I was actually thinking about playing it on stream, but I don't want to waste that much time and that much space on my computer, so I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, Closing Time is better than Security Breach, the song, not the game. But probably the game as well, so whatever.
Don't fear what's coming. We can't fight off the urgent silence. Talking, you're afraid of.
So many tears and cried. I wonder why.
Sweet Dreams sounds like every song ever. Painted Faces sounds unique. So I'm choosing Painted Faces, because I think it sounds better.
I wanna steal your skin just so I can blend in. Now it's a new day and now's the time to shine. The entertainment's enough to waste your life.
I do not like Skin very much. I'm just gonna get right to it. Nothing Left to Want is a better song. I'm choosing that one.
No matter what I try, no matter how much I run, the pieces of my body fall onto the ground. Stand straight to your arms, up here stand for me. If you don't, there is a shocking feat.
Similar to the last one, I think Haunted is also just a better song than Broken Dancer. Skin and Broken Dancer actually sound really similar to me, and Haunted and Nothing Left to Want sound kind of similar to me, so it's fair, you know, it's whatever.
There's nowhere left to run. There's nowhere left to hide. There's no one left. There's no one left.
I really like it when a song is unique. It just comes off like the person who made it is trying even harder than some other people do when making these songs. So I think Too Much Fun is a lot better than Goodbye. I'm choosing Too Much Fun.
I am going corrupt tonight. Glitching through the system in overdrive.
Once again, I only chose Corrupt because it was going up against a terrible song, so the Mangle automatically wins in this case.
Run, run, run. If you can, I will find you. Be very afraid.
And just like the last one, Be Very Afraid only won because it was up against Dark, a rap song that I didn't like. So Run, Run, Run is better. I am choosing that one. And that's the end of Layer 3. 2. God damn it! We're gonna move on to Layer 3 now. There's... how many layers are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 layers overall, and on the first part. So we're going on to Layer 3. And of course, each part gets shorter, so...
Blessed spirits all around me as I try to understand.
I hate my metal bones, my bones and gears creak in my chest.
We've been at these songs for a little bit now, so I'm starting to get to know each song by hearing it over and over again. So now I can comfortably rank each one with more confidence. And I am confident that Dance to Forget is a better song. Just now I have it stuck in my head, actually, so I think that shows that it's pretty catchy.
You brought the tears to these kids. Why were their souls soaking? I'm sweating like a nightmare. I thought I saw the mirror.
I'm kind of surprised that Nightmare made it this far. I think it just got lucky because it sounds like every other song ever again. And I think Make This Puppet Proud is pretty unique, so I'm choosing that one.
I shouldn't have scared you. Brought brought my friends too. Looks like I better run for my life. I'll never be in one piece.
Once again, a song that I like a lot versus a song that I am mixed on. A Brother's Sorrow wins.
Just like balloons, we soar on our own.
When I ache your guts, you can't see when I'm underneath your feet.
Same thing as the last one, Balloons is better. This one is tough for me to do because I like You Can't Escape Me, but it's kind of a guilty pleasure. I can recognize that it's kind of not a great song, but I just like it. I think Closing Time sounds a lot better, so I'm choosing Closing Time. Sorry.
So many tears and cried.
Now it's a new day and now's your time to shine. The entertainment.
I know I was talking about how Painted Faces like peak and stuff, but I think it's kind of boring. I also think Nothing Left to Want is okay because it has a lot of screaming that I don't like. I think it could sound better. But I'm gonna choose Nothing Left to Want because I think it's more interesting. So that one is being chosen.
No matter what I try, no matter how much I run, the pieces of my body. There's nowhere left to run, there's nowhere left to hide.
Too Much Fun is pretty awesome, let's be honest. It's actually kind of similar to Closing Time in the like synthwave type electronic thing. So I think I like it more than Haunted.
Run, run, run. If you can, I will find.
I think Run 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 is pretty cool, but the Mangle still has a soft spot for me, so I'm gonna choose that one. I just like it more. And that is layer 3. Pretty quick, right? Things are gonna get quicker from here on out, so let's just get right into it.
I hate my metal bones, my bones and gears.
You brought the tears to these kids.
Dance to Forget versus Make This Puppet Proud. Dance to Forget is catchier and more memorable, so I'm choosing that one.
I shouldn't have scared you. Brought my friends too.
Just like balloons, we soar on our own.
I knew this one would come up. If I had to choose one, like at gunpoint or something, I would choose Balloons, just because I like the melodic performance on that song. So I'm choosing Balloons.
Let those who count on the light show rely on the time flow 'cause the night is in slow motion. Now it's a new day and now's your time to shine.
I really like Closing Time now. I just listened to the whole thing again, and it's really cool, so I'm choosing that one.
There's nowhere left to run, there's nowhere left to hide.
Arguably, Too Much Fun is a better song, but I would just rather listen to the Mangle. I don't know, I just like it for some reason. Even though it's kind of a guilty pleasure, I just like it, so I'm gonna choose that one. I don't know if it's gonna win though, but I like it for now. And that was layer 4. Continuing on to layer 5.
I hate my metal bones.
Just like balloons, we soar on our own.
Now, I like Dance to Forget, but I really like Balloons, so I'm choosing Balloons. Sorry.
Let those who count on the light show rely on the time flow 'cause the night is
Now this one's a toughie, because I really like the Mangle, but Closing Time is like a new one that I like a lot. If I had to choose one, I'm choosing Closing Time, so... Sorry, song that I used to like a lot and I still like, but not as much. Now we're at the final confrontation of this tier. So, of the first side. I'm thinking about this. Let me think for 1 minute, actually.
Just like balloons, we soar on our own.
Let those who count on the light show rely on the time flow 'cause the night is in slow motion.
I thought for a minute, and I have my choice. Balloons. I like that one more, so I'm choosing that one. And that is the end of this tier. So now we're on to, or not this tier, this whole side. So now we're on to side 2, where we have a lot of songs. So let's get right into it. So to start this off, we have 5 More Nights versus We're Coming For Ya. I don't like either of these songs that much, but I'm gonna choose 5 More Nights just because it's a more nostalgic. I don't know the second song at all, and I just think the second song is underwhelming and forgettable. So I'm choosing 5 More Nights.
They'll find you.
I don't like DA games like at all, so I think I'm automatically gonna choose They'll Find You despite not liking it that much. Hopefully there are more good songs coming up soon, but I'm not a big fan of these songs so far.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, my sweet Sarah. When you wake,
I'm acting like my type. I tread that door right. How much further can I go to keep evading your bite? Run, the time has begun.
2 songs by Kyle Allen Music. The first song has like one of the worst music videos I've ever seen. It's very ugly, but as a song it honestly sounds better than the second one, so I'm gonna choose it. It hurts me a little bit to choose, but I'm going to.
I'm gonna kill tonight. You wound it up, but you're out of time. Mariana is gonna kill tonight. Now you're mine. Nothing you do is gonna change my mind.
She wants to see the world. She wants to finally be free. She wants to leave the underground for all eternity.
Kill Tonight sounds like it's trying way too hard to be cool, which is a lot of Rocket Music's songs, to be honest. Well, Repair is just another FNAF song, so I'm gonna end up choosing Repair.
Crossed up my wires, now I'm on the bricks. A self-aware automaton. We know what scares you when you're awake. We see your eyes glowing blind when we meet face to face and in the nighttime.
Finally, we got to 2 songs I kind of like. What We Do Is Wrong is kind of cool because it sounds like video game music-ish, while We Know What Scares You is just a good song overall. I think We Know What Scares You is Try Hard Ninja's at least some of his best, so I'm gonna end up choosing that one because it's catchy and has a good melody and stuff like that.
Lights on, keep them up or I'm gone. We can play until dawn. Color out of lines with crayons. Lights on.
The whispers in the dark will bring you life.
Lights On is no joke the worst song so far. My head was actually in my hands while listening to it. It was so bad. I cannot believe how bad that song was. It's actually insane. So Whispers in the Dark wins automatically, even though I think it's bad as well. But Jesus, the first song though, holy shit.
So fly me out so far away to what I couldn't say, and bury me where you can break. 5 lives, thought that they were mine. I can't believe my eyes. It's alright, I'll be fine. Running out of
Time to Move On sounds just like an artist I know, but I can't put my finger on it. I think it's pretty good as a FNAF song, but Stuck Inside kinda has, I have a bit of a soft spot for it. I think it sounds kinda cool, and it has a living tombstone, so you know. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure though. I recognize that it's not great or anything, but I just kinda enjoy it, so I'm gonna choose Stuck Inside.
Don't let them make light out this monster of the devil's cloud.
They watched us.
Children's Requiem is very pretty to me. It's just a nice piano ballad, I'd say. So I think I'm going to choose that one over Dreaded Crown because that one, once again, sounds like every other Five Nights at Freddy's song. So Children's Requiem wins. Similarly to one of the previous songs I ranked, Never Be Alone kind of reminds me of a video game OST, which I like, while Monsters just sounds boring and not very interesting, so I'm choosing Never Be Alone.
Tell our families and everyone we know here, we're not coming back, we're not coming back, oh, count them one by one, every single soul here. Fangs and maws will grasp you in our claws, with our wicked eyes burning, our joints and gears turning. It's too late, you can't outrun your fate.
We're Not Coming Back is pretty good for a FNAF song, while I'm Sorry just sounds underwhelming with its production, and yeah, so I'm going to choose We're Not Coming Back because I think it sounds better.
Hey, look, it's time for buddy call. Raspberries running through the halls.
So far, whoever Endor the Fox is not making a good first impression. He has the worst vocals I've ever heard. No, that's not true, but some of the worst vocals I've ever heard, honestly. It sounds terrible. To Be Beautiful isn't good either, in my opinion, but it's better than Bunny Call, so I'm choosing To Be Beautiful.
Got in the middle.
I feel like the videos with the coolest animations sound the worst. I don't know. I don't like Drop at all. I don't think it sounds very good. But Bringing Us Home, however, sounds kind of good, I guess. I think it's funny how it says Five Nights at Freddy's 4 in the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 song. I think it's funny, but other than that, it's okay. So I'm choosing it.
I'm undefeatable, I'm thriving, 'cause I know a thing or two when it comes to being killed. It's oh so very painful, and I don't want it to happen again and again and again.
They call me insane, but they don't know how my name shines fear into your soul.
We have gone to another one of my least favorite songs, Terrible Things. I think it sounds so bad and cringe-worthy. I don't even know what else to say about it. It just sounds so bad. So I'm going to choose Under Control, which I think sounds kind of too similar to the other songs, but still not bad or anything.
Five Nights at Freddy, he bites, wanting to stub me, he thinks he's polite. Chico the chicken and Bonnie the bunny, they're deadly and bloody, it's not even funny.
Starts with you, and my closure starts with you.
We're getting a lot of matchups so far where one is really bad and the other one is just meh, and this is another one. Teddy Bear Nightmare sucks. The melody is this really terrible bass boom, wow, 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 wow. It sounds really bad, and it's a rap song. I just don't like it. End Me is okay, so I'm choosing it. Why are there no good songs so far? I don't understand. Every song so far in this second part has been really meh or bad. I don't know. God. Anyways, both of these songs are okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like either of them, but I have to choose one, so I guess I'm choosing In Your Eyes now. I think I prefer it a little bit. Shine So Bright also, I'm confused. The music video looks like it was made in VR chat, so I don't know if that's the case or not, but it's just something to note, I guess. Endor the Fox strikes again. I swear, how much more are we gonna see this guy? I'm sick of him already. Anyways, it doesn't win, obviously. Break My Mind is one of my most nostalgic FNAF songs ever. So that one is easily winning this matchup.
It's getting crowded in here, trying to get to the company. The analog is on the job once again, peddling in musical fame. Feel the temperature rising, I'm gonna burn it all down. Strike a match, I watch the flames hook around your neck. Feel the
Grim Foxy song is another song that's trying too hard to be cool, but it is rocket music, so it doesn't surprise me. Well, It's Getting Crowded in Here sounds at least different. It sounds a little bit too much like a normal pop song, so if it wasn't a FNAF song, I probably wouldn't like it at all, but as a FNAF song, it's pretty good, so I'm choosing it.
Goodbye to lonely times, I wish you well in the end. Goodbye to days I spent on my own playing pretend. 'Cause you helped.
Everything is okay. He is fine. Say everything is alright.
How much Endor the Fox are we gonna get? It's really taking a toll on me. Goodbye Scott seems to be a love letter to Scott Cawthon. It's just kind of okay. Well, The Cliffs sucks because it's Endor the Fox. So I'm choosing Goodbye Scott. I want to make sure that Endor the Fox does not win, because that would suck. At least I don't even want him to win one match up. I don't want him to win at all. No winning. These both sound pretty professional, but I think I prefer Nothing Remains because it's rock influenced, and Mimic Song is just kinda okay, so I'm choosing Nothing Remains.
Clean your desk, get to packing, unless you're an expert at multitasking. Complain to HR, they'll all be laughing when you say animatronics trying to harass me. All I see is an empty room, so play your conscious fight, and this will be it soon.
One-Way Ticket sounds like Falling in Reverse a little bit, but I prefer it over After Hours, I think, so I'm gonna choose One-Way Ticket.
Watching the hockey tide, the blackbird is here. Ring, ring, I am the affair. Snaps break, you will shake. Snaps break, you will shake. At the sight, dad, at the sight. At the sight, dad, at the sight.
No fucking way. 2 Endor the Fox songs? I literally just got finished saying that I don't want him to win a single matchup, and it forced my hand. Why? Why? Let's get professional here. I have to choose one. So, thinking about the quality of both the songs, I think The Breaking Wheel isn't that bad. It's honestly like the best Endor the Fox song so far, so I'm gonna choose it.
My cousin's birthday could be somewhere else today. Shall I play jump for tickets? Seems like I won't win it. Up and down the children go, the tickets falling once I go.
Another Endor the Fox song. This one is like the worst one, maybe. This one sounds so bad. And also, oh my god, the outro has like the worst harmonization I've ever heard. Listen to it now. Listen to this shit.
Those tickets are mine today. Today. Oh, come on now and jump for.
Great, am I right? That was so good. So I'm choosing Mechanized, obviously, because I hate Endor Fox.
Here we are, we're back again. But why does our check say 1987? What's the past of the shady company?
look me in the eyes. Please let me inside. You think I'm a monster? Edward's based on true horror.
I am seeing to it that Endor the Fox did not win any other ones, so Back Again wins. I'm not even a fan of it, but it still wins. God, these songs are not good. Like, the first half had so many better songs, it's actually insane. Finally, a song that I like. Ghost in the Machine is pretty good. I like it. Mr. Fazbear sucks. It has really bad auto-tune and sounds really dated and just, God. So Ghost in the Machine wins.
But it doesn't even matter. Staring at my skin. Anything can happen.
Hands at the ready, will those doors hold steady? They're looking, they're hunting, you'd better start running.
This is a pretty even matchup because I don't like either of them, but I'm gonna choose Monster. I think I would prefer to listen to it if I had to listen to one of my own. So I'm choosing that one.
We are souls lost in sadness. Who made this happiness? Time to face the truth. You kill us in the back rooms. It's time to remember the pain that you have gone. I want you breathing.
I don't even have to say what's one of the songs in this matchup. Who made it? I wonder why we're not getting more CK9C songs, because he's one of my favorite FNAF artists. Although I don't like this song at all, unfortunately. I think it's like the worst one I've heard from him. Maybe when we do another bracket, it'll give me CK9C songs, so we'll see. But I'm gonna choose it because I hate Endor the Fox, so you know, whatever.
Open the chest! Open the chest! Open it, please! I want to know what's in this chest! Have you got a key? No! Well, go find one! Don't come back to me until you have one for the chest! This chest is the best! It's better than the rest! We have no reason for exploring, just that it's a chest! Oh my fucking god! The tension's really killing me! I wonder what's inside! Please open this chest! Or I will kill your friends if you don't hurry up! You don't want me to hurt someone, so open the fucking chest! Will it answer your questions? Will it shut you up? Or what the fuck are you waiting for? Open this fucking chest!
Starvation, damnation, freezing and impaling, boiling, so scalding.
So this one's a little bit tough. It's a dilemma, because do I want to choose the 30-second joke song or a terrible, terrible Endor the Fox song? This may be controversial, but I'm going to choose the DA Games song because I cannot let Endor the Fox win again. I can't. I can't do it. I don't want him in the second layer of this bracket. I don't want him there.
'Cause you put me back together. You make me whole. Put me back together. You're in my soul.
Always something lurking behind cryptic hidden clues, mysteries and worthies.
Put Me Back Together is definitely one of the best songs in this second part of the bracket so far, while Wither Away is just another one of those Night Cove the Fox songs that sounds like underproduced in my opinion. So I like Put Me Back Together. It doesn't have JT Music's rapping in it, so I like it a lot. It's good. Both of these songs are kind of annoying in my opinion, but I'm going to choose the Try Hard Ninja one because the groundbreaking one is really bad auto-tune harmonization and I don't like it, so I'm choosing this one.
We are aware of what we did. We are aware of what you did.
I think he's inside.
Short-standing, meaningful I have.
Short Circuit sounds like shit. I'm just gonna get right to it. It sounds like it's trying to be the Living Tombstone, but it just can't do it, and it just, oh god. We Are Aware also doesn't really have anything to it, it's just kind of there, but I prefer it, so. Also, this is like the first matchup so far where it's two artists that have never been shown before in this whole bracket, so it's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool seeing new artists here, but whatever, we're gonna see some artists that we know next, so. I feel like dirty having to rank this first song. It has like an anime girl singing and shit. I don't know. Home is definitely one of the best songs in this layer, in this part of the bracket, so I'm gonna choose Home. And to end the first part of this second part of the bracket, I really dislike both of these songs. I think they both suck, but one of them is Endor the Fox, so I'm automatically choosing the first song. I don't like it, but I think it's better. And that is the end of layer 1 of bracket part 2. So we're gonna move on to more songs now.
They'll find you.
Not a big fan of either of these songs, but JT Music sucks, so I'm choosing Griffinilla in this case.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, my sweet Sarah, when you wake.
She wants to see the world. She wants to finally be free. She wants to leave the underground.
Like I said before, I only chose To Be Beautiful because it was up against a song I didn't like, so I'm going to choose Repair automatically. It's just better.
We know what scares you. We know the way. We see your eyes glowing black when we meet face to face and in the whispers in the dark will bring you light.
We Know What Scares You is way better than Whispers in the Dark. Whispers in the Dark only made it because it was up against Lights On, so, you know, which one wins?
5 lives, thought that they were mine. I can't believe my eyes. It's alright.
This one might be a little bit surprising because I like Children's Requiem, it's a pretty melody, but Stuck Inside has a nostalgic kind of sound to it that I like. And like I said, it's kind of a guilty pleasure for me, so I'm going to choose that one actually, over Children's Requiem.
Prepare for the horrors. This night will keep repeating over and over and over until you make it to the end.
Tell our families and everyone we know here. We're not coming back. We're not coming back. Oh.
I enjoy the Never Be Alone video game OST sound it has over We're Not Coming Back just being another Try Hard Ninja song, so I'm choosing Never Be Alone. To Be Beautiful was up against a Endor the Fox song. What else do I even have to say?
They call me insane, but they don't know how my name strikes fear. Starts with you, and my closure starts with you.
Pretty equal matchup here. Two songs I think are meh. So if I had to choose, I'm choosing Under Control because I think it's a little bit better. So I'm just gonna choose it and move on. In Your Eyes Are Now only won because it was up against a song I wasn't a fan of. And so was Break My Mind, but Break My Mind is a classic. Come on, it's so nostalgic. So I'm gonna choose that one.
It's getting crowded in here, trying to get to the company. The analog is on the job once again. Goodbye to lonely times, I wish you well in the end. Goodbye to days I spent on my own playing pretend.
Goodbye Scott was up against an Endor the Fox song, so it's not great. I prefer It's Getting Crowded in here. Both of these are kind of similar. They're both rock influenced, but One Way Ticket, like I said earlier, sounds like Falling in Reverse, so I don't really like it that much, so I'm going to choose Nothing Remains.
Snaps break, you will shake. Snaps break, you will shake. At the sight, dad, at the sight.
The one Endor the Fox song that actually made it past the first part. I'm not letting it get any farther than that, so Mechanized wins.
Here we are, we're back again. Then why does a check say 1987? Just stay away and escape from this decay of all the time killed.
As I said previous, I like Ghost in the Machine, and I am not a fan of Back Again. So which one wins? Ghost in the Machine.
Time's at the ready, will those doors hold steady? They're lurking, they're hunting. Watch you breathing.
Run Run was up against an Endor the Fox song, which means that it's not very good overall. Because how can you lose against Endor the Fox? So I'm gonna choose Monster.
Open the chest! Open the chest! Open it, please! I want to know what's in this chest! Have you got a key? No, we'll go find one!
'Cause you put me back together. You make me whole. Put me back together.
Bro, I'm not letting this joke of a song go any farther. Also, I like Put Me Back Together a good amount, so it's pretty obvious which one wins here.
There's no one coming to help. We are aware of what we did. We are aware.
This one really comes down to which one I'd prefer to listen to on its own, I guess, because I don't like either very much. But I'm gonna choose We Are Aware because I don't like the way that Char Ninja's like na 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 na. Like, I don't know, it's kind of dumb, bruh.
But now I'm home, right where I belong, and I cannot stay strong. Understand, no fire like you stream of me.
Always Wanted is bad, so I'm gonna choose Home. I'm getting right to it. Done. And just like that, we're done with part 2, layer 2, whatever you want to call it. So we're on to part 3, layer 3 of the bracket part 2. It's very confusing, but you know, whatever.
They'll find you. She wants to see the world. She wants to finally be free. She wants to.
I feel like They'll Find You only won 2 times because it went up against songs that I wasn't a fan of, really. So I'm gonna choose Repair just because I think it is better, even though I'm not a huge fan still.
We know what scares you. We know the way. We see your eyes glowing wide when we. 5 lives thought that they were mine. I can't believe my eyes.
Like I said earlier, I do like Stuck Inside. It sounds nostalgic and has a nice sound for some reason. But We Know It Scares You goes really hard, so I'm gonna choose We Know It Scares You over this one. Sorry, fans, of Stuck Inside, but it's still good. I still like it.
Prepare for the horrors. This night will keep repeating over and over and over. The nights and rain is
I've talked pretty positively about Never Be Alone, but I still don't think it's that great. Like, I don't think it's that memorable, I'd say. I think Bringing Us Home is pretty memorable. Like, I remember it really easily. So I'm gonna choose that one.
They call me insane, but they don't know.
Break my mind, break it till I tell it once.
I like it. Even though it's DA games, it's very nostalgic, and I like it. I prefer it over Under Control. It chooses, it wins, it goes.
It's getting crowded in here, trying to get to the company. It's at the station like the rage consume you, and like a wildfire burning through you.
Like I said earlier, It's Getting Crowded in Here is only good as a Five Nights at Freddy's song. So is Nothing Remains, so I could probably go either way, but I'm going to choose Nothing Remains. I'm going to choose Nothing Remains in this case, just because I think it's better. I don't know what else to say about it.
Just stay away and escape from this decay of all the time to kill.
Mechanized got extremely lucky because it went up against 2 Endor the Fox songs. It's not even good in my opinion, so I'm choosing Ghost in the Machine.
Hands at the ready, will those doors hold steady? They're looking there. Back together. You make me whole. Put me back together.
Once again, Monster went up against 2 songs I didn't like, while Put Me Back Together is actually a good song. So I'm choosing Put Me Back Together.
We are aware of what we did.
We Are Aware also got pretty lucky that it went up against 2 songs I wasn't a fan of, so Home is better. And that's Layer Part 3. So now we're going to Part 4. Woo!
She wants to see the world. She wants to finally be free. We know what scares you. We know the way. We see your eyes glowing black.
We Know It Scares You is just really hard. I don't know. It goes really hard is what I mean. I didn't mean it in any other way. Repair got lucky, I would say. So I'm choosing We Know It Scares You.
Thank you for bringing us home.
Bringing Us Home is funny, I'd say, but I don't know. It's not like great or anything. Well, neither of these are great. I still like both of them. But if I had to listen to one, I'd listen to Break My Mind. So I'm listening to that one in this case.
It's at the station like the rage consume you, and like a wildfire burning through you. Just stay away and escape from this decay.
Nothing Remains isn't that unique, really. It sounds like all the other like Nate Wants to Battle songs, even though it's Andrew Stein, but it sounds really similar. So Ghost in the Machine sounds more unique in my opinion. So I'm choosing Ghost in the Machine.
Back together. You make me whole. Put me back home. Right where I belong.
Like I just said, the Nate Wants to Battle songs all sound very similar. Well, Put Me Back Together sounds unique. So I'm going with Put Me Back Together. And now we're on to Part/Layer 5. It's getting to the end, folks. Let's see what wins.
We know what scares you. We know the way. We see it.
Break My Mind has only gotten so far because of how nostalgic it is, but We Know What Scares You is just pretty sick. I don't know, I like it a lot. So I'm choosing We Know What Scares You.
Just stay away and escape from this decay. Back together. You make me whole.
I do like Ghost in the Machine, but in this case, against the other song, Put Me Back Together, I prefer the second song. So, the second song wins. And now we're on to the final. Let's see what wins. Let's think about it for a second.
We know what scares you. We know the way. We see it. Back together.
'Thought about it, and I have a choice. We Know It Scares You. I think it's better, I think it's more catchy, and I remember it more than Put Me Back Together. I don't really remember what Put Me Back Together sounds like all the time. I can remember We Know It Scares You easily, so I'm choosing We Know It Scares You. And now, we're on to the final of the entire bracket. Balloons by Mando Pony versus We Know It Scares You by Tryhard Ninja. Let's see what wins.
Just like balloons, we soar on our own. Finally free from the pain of our home. And just like balloons that no one will hold. Free from the truth that no one will know.
We know what scares you, we know the way. We see your eyes glowing wide when we meet face to face. And in the nighttime, when you're asleep, we're never too far behind into your nightmares. We see, we know it's
Countdown, please. I'm doing the two. Okay. Balloons by Mando Pony. I prefer it, so I'm choosing Balloons. And that is the bracket. Woo! I'm gonna save it as FNAF bracket. Yay. And description, Darbo did this. So, we finished. We finished the bracket. Now, I think I'm gonna do all this in the same video. I don't want to do it into two different videos because the video is all about finding the best FNAF song. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press the shuffle seating button, and it's going to give me a new bracket with these songs in the same bracket, basically. So let's do that. So it turns out that I was able to change the list to include the songs that I wanted to include. So that's what I did. I made my own bracket, basically, of the songs that were already here. I included all the ones that I know and already like the most, so my favorite song will undoubtedly be either in this bracket or the previous bracket, which was Balloons. So it's either Balloons or a song in this bracket, so we shall see what it is with this final bracket. Let's begin. For some reason, when I looked up Darker Side by Endor the Fox, nothing would appear. So I'm just going to not include it because I hate Endor the Fox and I was going to lose anyways to the original Living Tombstone FNAF song. How could that one lose? Come on.
we're here to keep you up at night. You can say we're your clientele. You tell yourself you're gonna be alright.
What was that noise? Bonnie is gone. Honestly, my skin is starting to crawl. Something is coming, they're walking the halls, and now that my power is starting to fall.
Not a huge fan of either of these, but I really think 5 Long Nights sucks a lot. Like, the bass, like, instrumental and stuff just sounds bad. Well, This Hell sounds okay to me, nothing offensive or anything, so I'm just gonna include This Hell. Or choose This Hell,
Behind friendly eyes, there's a face that hides, coming for your life. You won't last, closer, we're alive.
Psychotic Bunny sounds so unoriginal, it's actually insane. Well, Welcome Back is a song I used to know a long time ago. A song I don't like a lot, but I kinda enjoy. At least as a FNAF song, it's good, but as an actual song, it's not that great. But, you know, I'm ranking these as FNAF songs, so it's good. I'm choosing it.
You turn away, I'll be right beside you. You cut me off, but I'll always have another way to find you. My body's still mending, you're in for a side.
I think Salvaged is a pretty memorable rock song, probably the most memorable and honestly maybe best Nate Wants to Battle song. While Evil Lives On is just kind of the same old, so I'm gonna choose Salvaged.
Don't lose my heart as you
didn't really realize until just now that all the Security Breach songs have a sort of 80s aesthetic that I like, which is why I feel like I've been choosing those more often. And this one does not disappoint in that regard, so I'm gonna choose My Superstar.
So tell me, are you ready, ready? Play and turn it up loud. Let's eat, let's rock, let's party now. Ready, ready? Go on, scream your lungs out. It's been so long since the last time she was so lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone.
The first song, you got the trap hi-hats and the dubstep snare and the female vocalist. It's Been So Long, you have the sort of like dubstep like snare, I guess, but it's so good. Like, come on, it's I don't see how It's Been So Long could lose this one. It has to win. Somehow there are a few empty spots, if you see on the left and the right on the screen right here. Empty spots appeared where songs should have been. I definitely placed songs in every single box, but I guess there are some empty spots, so I guess Dancing Down Below will automatically make it past the first part of this bracket, so good job.
Pick me a hero, someone to turn to and rely on their will to win. Make me a hero who puts up a fight for.
The first song is really, really bad. First of all, it has a lot of grammar mistakes for some reason, like throughout the song, and also it rickrolls too, which is awesome. I just think it really sucks. It doesn't sound good, the lyrics are bad, it's lame, bruh. Well, Make Me a Hero is another Security Breach song with an 80s aesthetic that is cool, so I'm choosing that one.
FNAF, FNAF.
Is that really a Five Nights at Freddy's the movie song? Because it just seems like the first game, like a song for the first game, but whatever. It also is kind of similar to the Living Tombstone Five Nights at Freddy's song, but just not as good. But it's better than My Ennard. I think that song is not good, so second song wins.
Still alive, looking for vengeance nightly. You can't hide.
Ooh, we're gonna get you. We're gonna terrorize the night. We're gonna get you.
Rocket music kind of sucks, I'm starting to realize. I don't know. A lot of the songs are just kind of lame or not good, so I recognize that it's not great, and the Try Hard Ninja song is better. He's more consistent, but also has some bad songs sometimes, but has some good songs sometimes, so it's a win-lose, I guess.
So listen closely if you want to make it through the night. My friends, they have their ways to find you, just don't let them bite. You cannot make it through this.
Get away, get away, get away. Remind myself, don't look back. Get away, get away, get away. There's life behind every mask.
I honestly liked both of these songs. I kind of wish both of them could go farther, but I am more nostalgic for Trust Me. I only just discovered Get Away in this video. I like it though, but I don't know. I think Trust Me is better. I think the breakdown in the second half sounds pretty sick, and I just like the sound of it. There are a few songs by CK9C that just sound a lot more interesting than the other FNAF songs. That's why I like him more than the other artists, so I'm gonna choose Trust Me. I'm the Purple Guy is another classic FNAF song, but it's not one that I enjoy personally. Well, I think Just a Bear is pretty good. It's like a melodic rock song kind of thing. That's cool. And it is rocket music, which is surprising. I guess they can put out quality. So I'm choosing that one.
Follow me to Wonderland, down the rabbit hole you've seen in movies. Come with me, satisfy your curiosity.
The flip side is like the most nothing FNAF song ever. Well, Wonderland is actually pretty good. I like it. I think CG5 put out a banger with this one. Surprisingly enough, it's about Into the Pit, which wasn't even a video game when this song came out, so I guess they based it off the book. But there's one more song like that on this list as well, so interesting.
Look in the dark, play it smart, children come and see, play with me, and are we, till the end come back. Wake up, Freddy, I can't find someone to save me. Wake up, Freddy.
Everything about Wake Up is so quiet for some reason, especially the drums. I don't know why, and it really bothers me. I think it sounds really poorly mixed. So I'm gonna end up choosing Until We Meet, despite thinking that one doesn't sound any more interesting than the other one. So
Everything I've worked for and everything I do, you know that there's a reason that I do these things for you. I do it for the thrill, I do it for the fun. You've taught me there's a twisted usefulness in everyone.
I have them with me, so come inside, I will not fight Gregory.
these are both some of the worst songs on this bracket, probably. These songs are really bad, but one of them is Endor the Fox. So I'm not letting it win because it sucks. So I'm just Nightcove the Fox. Wait, they're both the Fox. Wait a second, I never noticed that. Wait.
I don't know why you decide to ride down here after all of this time. Is it you for me or mine or we or I or why can't we just be free from all of these awful lies?
Release the evil
Both of these are pretty... Oh god. Both of these are pretty similar, I think. I mean, they're about the same character, one thing, but in sound, they're both pretty similar. So I'm gonna choose Crawling, because I think it's a little bit more interesting, I'd say, but I'm not a fan of either.
Freak out, 'cause I'm about to freak out.
Dead but not buried. You're screaming, it's a lie. When my claws get a grip and you see me in the night, I'm dead but not buried. Rounding up his mistakes, ignited by
Freak Out is really bad. It's like, literally like, I know I say dubstep a lot in this video, but that one is literally like dubstep, so don't like it. While Dead but Not Buried is pretty good. It's a little bit of a guilty pleasure. I enjoy it despite recognizing that it's not that good as a song, but pretty much every song that every FNAF song ever for me that I like is like a guilty pleasure, so I don't really need to keep saying it.
Another game, another night, another chance, another fright. They terrorize, it's no delight. And to what end and should I fight?
took all away from me. I wasn't ready for them to leave. I never even got to say goodbye.
Over and over is just the same thing that we've seen so far, like every time. But Origin Story is pretty nice. Has a nice melody, nice voice. It's just a good song, so I'm gonna choose Origin Story.
when I cry, wish that I was a human inside. I pretend I would die for a lie.
Love or Be Killed sounds really bad. I don't even know what to say about it. I think that it came out before Security Breach because there's Security Breach models in it, but it doesn't even say Security Breach, it just says FNAF 7. And it's just a bunch of random shit throughout the entire video and song. It's just, it's nothing. It's a nothing song. So I'm gonna choose Everybody, automatically.
One time, watching you at night.
Encryption of the mind, there's nowhere you can hide. Something here is lurking, something here is searching for me.
Funtime Dance Floor is pretty good. I enjoy it. Encryption is everything we've seen so far, just embodied into one. So I'm gonna choose Funtime Dance Floor.
Hang around for the big surprise. Come close, become one with our franchise. All your friends want to sing with us.
Feeling betrayed, stuck in that. Thrown away, too hard to track. I'm the one who put my place in all the friends and all my faces been born.
We once again get another song that's literally like dubstep, just treachery. Versus Into the Pit, the other Into the Pit song, which is obvious, which I think is okay, so I'm going to end up choosing it. In the Glitch is literally just Technologic by Daft Punk.
Technologic, buy it, use it, break it, fix it, crash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, charge it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it.
I don't know what they were trying to do with that. I think Technologic sucks also, so I think the song also sucks. The Party Isn't Over, however, is good. It has some JT music rapping that I don't like really, but the chorus and stuff sound good overall.
G-O-L-D-E-N. The kids aren't gonna make it to the freaking weekend. G-O-L-D-E-N.
The kids aren't gonna make it to the freaking weekend. That's so lame, bruh. Tryhard Ninja's It's Me is better. It's an It's Me duel, and Tryhard Ninja won. So, yeah. These both sound really similar to me, so I could honestly choose either one, but I'm going to choose Tell Me Father, I think. I don't know. I have to choose one of them, so. Night Cove the Fox always sounds like underproduced, the songs that they make, and it just, I never want to choose them ever. And the Puppet song is okay. I don't know, I'm not a big fan, but I prefer it over The Last Story, so I'm going with that one.
The snow falls, this holiday's a nightmare. Skin crawls, I'm waiting for the jump scare. Oh no, this should have been the best year.
I'm not the crazy killer you think I am. I'm just too ready to see me through.
The best year is meh. Jaws is meh. Which one am I going with? I'm gonna go with Jaws because I just prefer the sound of it a little bit. If I had to listen to one, I'd listen to Jaws. So, there we go.
Let's try to make it right. Don't wanna start a fight. And we're so sorry if we give you all a little fright. We're not so scary if you.
Now, this one really shows how much I hate Survive the Night. I hate this song. I've always hated this song ever since I was, like, really young listening to these Five Nights at Freddy's parodies. And I always hated this one. Even against Shade of Red, which I don't like, I think it's not good either. I'm gonna choose Shade of Red. I cannot stand Survive the Night. It makes me cringe. I was talking about secondhand embarrassment earlier. This one is the most embarrassment. If I liked that song, I wouldn't be able to deal with myself. Right?
I'm done explaining. This is because it can be her. Made any mistakes will make me hurt. I can't fix you.
I Can't Fix You is one of my favorite FNAF songs, definitely. I think it's really good as a song. Against Before, which I don't even remember anymore, really. I like just heard it and I don't remember it. I'm choosing I Can't Fix You. Easy. Easy clap right here, everybody.
Now there's all you need. Now let your first you feed it growing beautiful thing.
This is one of Try Hard Ninja's worst songs, I think. Bad Cupcake. Oh god, it's dumb, bruh. But against Endor the Fox, I'm actually gonna end up choosing it because Endor the Fox sounds so bad. God, if Endor the Fox went up against one of those blank spots, he would have made it to the second round automatically. That would have been a terrible fate for me.
Let's show them the bench. Don't care if I make a mess. Let's show them the bench. It's what you say, I become obsessed.
What do you want? What's your request? I shall fetch it for you. People, places, things, and nouns. Anything my mouth choose.
I do not like the DeHusta? Is that how you say it? I don't fucking know. I don't like the DeHusta's Fetch song. So I'm gonna choose Kyle Allen's Fetch song. Fetch.
3 of us there, and we sat there and stared. The janitor took away our contented looks.
Time for the main attraction. The story must be told. Time for a chain reaction. It never gets old. Some thoughts get satisfaction.
Just Gold is a really catchy FNAF song, honestly. I get it stuck in my head sometimes. It's just pretty catchy, what can I say? It's a lot more catchy than Open Up, so choosing Just Gold.
So dream your dream. 'Cause when you're awake, your nightmare awaits. So dream your dream. I'm in love with the chicken who wants to murder me. I fell in love with the chicken. I'm so in love with that porcelain poultry. Oh yeah.
And finally, I am not choosing the song that's sexualizing Chica. I know it's a joke. There's literally a troll face in the thumbnail, but still, I don't like the song. I would never listen to it, so I'm gonna choose Dream for Your Dream Your whatever. That's the end of part/layer 1. We're gonna move on to part/layer 2 now.
We're here to keep you up at night. You can say we're your clientele.
I chose This Hell because it was up against 5 Long Nights, a song I disliked, which means This Hell's okay. So I'm choosing Five Nights at Freddy's song by The Living Tombstone.
Behind friendly eyes, there's a face that hides, coming for your life. You won't last.
It's run away, I'll be right beside you. You're coming up, but I'll always have another way to find you.
These are both songs that are pretty good FNAF songs. I think Salvaged is more memorable, or I don't know about more memorable, but at least it's more catchy. And I prefer the vocals and melody and things like that. So I'm going to choose Salvaged.
It's been so long since the last I've seen our soul lost to these monsters, to the man behind the slaughter.
You can't win against It's Been So Long. Even if you're a 80s type security breach song, you're still losing against It's Been So Long. That song was hard.
Make me a hero, someone to turn to and rely on their will to win. Make me a hero.
Dancing Down Below got to make it past a tier, luckily, but they are stopping in their tracks right here. Because Make Me a Hero is good, and it's just good, you know, whatever.
Still alive, looking for vengeance nightly. You can hide.
Still Alive versus Watch Your Back. I prefer Still Alive a little bit. Or not a little bit, actually a good amount, because Watch Your Back just doesn't sound very memorable. It was against My Ennard, which was not a very good song, so, you know.
So listen closely if you want to make it through the night. My friends, they have their ways to find you, just don't let them bite.
Don't you know that he's just a bear? Don't be scared.
I do enjoy Just a Bear, but Trust Me is pretty good, so I'm choosing Trust Me. Nostalgia wins always. It's not true, but it wins a good amount of the time.
Follow me to Wonderland, down the rabbit hole you've seen in movies. Come with me, look in the dark, play it smart, children come and see, play with me, and are we?
Until We Meet got very lucky that it made it past the first part. Wonderland is good. Choosing Wonderland.
Everything I've worked for and everything I do, you know that there's a reason that I do these things for you. I do it for the thrill, I do it for the fun.
Release the evil within.
I talked in the previous tier about how For You is like the worst song in this bracket so far, aside from the Endor the Fox songs. So I'm not going to let it get any farther. Despite Crawling not being great, I'm choosing Crawling.
Dead but not buried. You're screaming, it's a lie. When my claws get a grip and you see me in the night, I'm dead but not.
Took all away from me. I wasn't ready for them to leave. I never even gotta say.
This one is actually a little bit tough for me, and I'm not sure if I'm going to want to regret my decision later on. But I feel like on either day I could choose one or the other. But I think today I'm going to choose Dead But Not Buried. Which may seem strange, because I always talk about how I love the melodic ones. And I do like those, but I don't know, Dead But Not Buried is catchy, and Origin Story isn't really, so I'm choosing Dead But Not Buried.
When I cry, wish that I was a human inside. I pretend.
One time, watching you at night. Come here, never.
Shit was up against Love or Be Killed. Everybody, you're not making it any farther. Fun Time Dance Floor is moving on to the next round.
Hang around for the big surprise. Come close, become one with our franchise.
Come make new friends tonight. Then you can grab a bite.
Into the Pit kind of only works as a music video because it's telling a story that kind of doesn't work when you're not watching the video in front of your eyes. Unless you already know the music video, then it's fine, I guess. But I don't know, it doesn't really work. The Party Isn't Over isn't like that. It's more like just a normal song, so I'm going to choose The Party Isn't Over. I feel like this one should be pretty obvious what I'm going to choose. I'm choosing It's Me over Tell My Father.
I'm not the crazy killer you think I am. I'm just too ready to sleep it.
Not a fan of the Puppet Song by Try Hard Ninja. Jaws is a little better, I'd say. So I'm going to choose Jaws.
Done explaining. This is because it can be hurt. Many mistakes will make me hurt. I can't fix you.
Shade of Red got lucky against Survive the Night. It's not making it past I Can't Fix You. I love that song, okay? So, you.
Death and flames and broken bones. Bad, bad cupcake, a bad, bad cupcake.
What do you want? What's your request? I shall fetch it for you. People, places, things, and nouns.
I talked about how what did I just say? I talked about how not likable Bad Cupcake is. and it's not, so I'm choosing Fetch. It's just how things go in the Darbo home. That was stupid.
Time for the main attraction. The story must be told. Time for a chain reaction. It never gets old. So dream your dream. 'Cause when you're awake, a nightmare awaits. So dream.
Once again, I prefer Just Gold because of how memorable it is. And Dream Your Dream is not very memorable, so I just prefer Just Gold. I just prefer Just Gold. And now we're moving on to the third part, with these two up next. I honestly had to think about this one for a minute, but I think I'm gonna choose the Living Tombstones Five Nights at Freddy's song. It would feel like a disservice to let it lose to Salvaged, despite me enjoying Salvaged. So I'm gonna choose Living Tombstone.
It's been so long since I last have seen my soul lost to these monsters, to the man.
Pick me a hero, someone to turn to and rely on their will to win.
It's Been So Long is pretty peak, so I'm gonna choose it over Make Me a Hero.
Still alive, looking for vengeance nightly.
So listen closely if you want to make it through the night. My friends, they have their ways to find you.
I think Trust Me is better than Still Alive. I just prefer it over the other song, so I'm choosing it.
Follow me to Wonderland, down the rabbit hole you've seen in movies.
Crawling only made it this far because it got lucky. Wonderland is a good song. I feel like I said that last time with Wonderland. I don't care. We're gonna move on with Wonderland winning.
Dead but not buried, you're screaming it's alive. When my claws get a grip and you see me in the night.
One time watching you at night. Come here.
Two Funtime Foxy songs against each other. One by Tryhard Ninja, one by CK9C. So, when I think about it, I think I'm choosing Funtime Dance Floor. Still not a huge fan, but I enjoy it enough. And I enjoy both enough. It's a close one. It's close.
Come make new friends tonight. Then you can grab a bite.
It's Me is more memorable than The Party Isn't Over in my opinion, which is the reason that I'm going to choose it.
I'm not the crazy killer you think I am. I'm just here ready to.
Done explaining. This is because it can be hurt. Many mistakes will make me hurt. I can't fix you.
If it's against I Can't Fix You, it's losing. Come on, bruh. Like, come on. Jaws, you have no chance, bruh.
What's your request? I shall fetch it for you. People, places, things, and nouns.
Time for the main attraction. The story must be told. Time for a chain reaction.
Just Gold is more catchy than Fetch, definitely. Which means I'm going to allow Just Gold to continue. I'm just trying to think of ways to spice up me saying that this one's gonna win. And now we're on to tier, what is it? 4? We're on to tier 4.
It's been so long since I last have seen my soul lost to these monsters.
The Living Tombstone versus the Living Tombstone. The first one and the second one, like the two most popular FNAF songs of all time. Which one do I prefer? It's Been So Long. I prefer that one. So I'm going to choose it. Sorry, original song, but you're not moving on.
So listen closely if you want to make it through the night. My friends, they have their ways to
Follow me to Wonderland, down the rabbit hole you've seen in movies.
I want I want Wonderland to move on because I enjoy it, but I can't let it move on against Trust Me. Come on, babe.
One time watching you at night.
If Funtime Dance Floor was a close call between the last one, it's also a close call with this one, but I think it's less of a close call because I'm going to choose It's Me. That's all.
Time for the main attraction. The story must be told.
I Can't Fix You versus Just Gold. I'm sorry, Just Gold, I know you're catchy, but I'm not letting you continue. I like I Can't Fix You a lot. That one's winning. Now, we're on to part 5. The parts are getting shorter and shorter.
It's been so long since I've seen my soul lost to this monster. So listen closely if you want to make it through the night. My friends.
Trust Me is good, but against It's Been So Long, yeah, no, I like that one. It's Me is not moving on. Boom, I said it. You're gone. And just like that, we have the final. It's Been So Long versus I Can't Fix You. Let's see what wins.
It's been so long since I've seen my soul lost to this monster.
Countdown, please. Did I always do from 1 or 3? I'll do it from 3. I Can't Fix You. I like it more. Sorry, because I know it's less popular than It's Been So Long, but I think it's a lot better. Not a lot better, just better. So, boom. Now, the second part of the bracket can begin.
In the moment, I can find that my fate is not left for me to decide, but I got my hands up and
I hate my ears, remove them, I hate my eyelids, remove them, I hate my hair, remove them.
Quick side note before I continue this part. You might be able to tell that I sound different. It's because I got really sick in the last like 2 days out of nowhere. So for the rest of this video, I might sound a little bit sick. Just don't mind it. Anyways, it's Endor the Fox versus D Justa. And I prefer D Justa in any day of the week, no matter what song it is. Because I hate Endor the Fox, obviously. I've said it so many times in this video. So I'm choosing Bad Ending.
And when I spin around, I will catch you here. And when they take you down, I don't know why you can just die and then this can be over. I'm always first, but now it's not, and everything less longer.
I kind of enjoy Control. I think it has some good elements to it, but overall I think it's okay. Well, Astray just sounds really bad. I don't know, Scraton or Scraton, whatever, however you say their name, really overproduces their music. It sounds really bad. So, they're probably never gonna win, ever.
Break the cycle. Come follow me. I'll cut the strings 'cause you are not a puppet. Break the cycle.
Next, we have Break the Cycle by itself, because there are more empty spots on this side for some reason than the other side, so there are going to be a few empty spots. So don't mind those, it's okay. But Break the Cycle is automatically moving on to the second round then. For Don't Hold It Against Us, the entire song doesn't sound that bad. It's just that one part that sounds terrible, but it's still not a good song. Go Back is okay, so I'm gonna choose Go Back.
On my own, I just can't find any safety. It's insane, this feels like nightmare. I'm in such an endless pain. Now I'm alone.
Do you even have a clue? Do you even have one? All the evil things we do, surprising what you've done wrong. No one knew him.
I noticed that CK9C likes to do a lot of Sister Location songs, and I actually like all of them pretty much. This one is probably my least favorite of the Sister Location ones that they did, but it's still okay. Once again, Scraton, whatever, didn't deliver.
They left you in George Floyd, and here I go. shots. Tonight you're staying with a monster in the dark. So
Just an Attraction got an empty spot, so it automatically moved on to round 2. Misfit goes really hard, bruh. Some of the parts literally sound like Doom music, like this part. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, I'm not a big fan of Your Desire. I think it sounds, once again, kind of underproduced. It just, I don't know, it doesn't really do much, so I'm choosing Misfits.
You'll never feel the same. Don't run away. Just come to play. No fun today. This is what I have to say.
I feel like the Bonnie song is a classic, but I'm not one of its favorite lovers. Like It or Not is okay. It's middle of the road, not really much to it. I prefer it over the Bonnie song, so I'm choosing Like It or Not. The Bonnie song isn't nostalgic at all, despite it being a really old one, so.
We're feeling festive. Join the party, we'll try hard not to bite. Anger is restless. Don't hold it against us, we're alright. And no one told that this was the last time. The madness never ends up in my life.
I'm starting to get a little sick of the Nate Wants to Battle songs, because they all sound exactly the same. And even though they sound better than some of the other FNAF songs, I don't know. I think Join Us for a Bite, a classic, one of the most famous FNAF songs ever. So I'm going to choose it, because I think it's pretty good for a Five Nights at Freddy's song.
I don't wanna be twisted. I don't wanna be
Below the Surface sounds like it thinks it's way cooler than it actually is. I don't like the vocal effects or anything like that, it just doesn't sound good to me. And the melody doesn't sound good either. Wanna Be Twisted is Middle of the Road song by Try Hard Ninja, so I am going with that one. I noticed that a lot of these songs are just middle of the road, none of them are really that stand out.
Minds are tumbling, tumbling, tumbling. Cries are muttering, muttering a frown. I'm in turmoil. Fight back the reasons from what they call demons. I'm in turmoil.
One of these is very nostalgic. Turmoil. Very nostalgic song. Kind of a guilty pleasure. I enjoy it mostly. I think it sounds cool. Although I feel like it thinks it's cooler than it actually is once again, but it's still kind of cool. Crumbling Down is okay, I don't know. But I'm gonna go with Turmoil because it's more nostalgic.
Words can't hurt me anymore. No more.
nightmare by design.
These are very different songs. Nothing Can Hurt Me is a slow, like, piano ballad, while Nightmare by Design is like it's shit. I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna choose it. It's like, it sucks. I hate that song. I'm going with Mando Pony.
Deep in my heart, I feel that I'm not alone. Right from the start, I have climbed up all the stairs and claimed my throne.
For some reason, Too Far reminds me of a song that's a meme in my friend group. I don't know why, so it's like, but it's kind of funny, but it's not good. So, you know, You're the Key is okay. It's cool. It has nice animation, the video. So I'm gonna go with it.
No one gets me anyways, no one wants to talk. Never open
admit I will keep my feelings locked. You'll be so lonely now that I've got a body.
I'm starting to like D Hoose's music a little more. I think it's getting more interesting, like the longer we get into these brackets. Because I think the D Hoose one is way better than the Kyle Allen one in this case. D Hoose's Lonely Freddy has like build up and stuff, and like pretty sick drums and shit, so I'm going with that one.
I'm not here because I want to. I'm not here because I want to be. I'm only here because I have to, because I need to.
Feel like a soul, you're the love of my life. It never gets old the way you've been grown inside. I can see it all in you, the perfect design.
Forced to Be sounds like Charlie XCX or something like that. Not a fan. Silicone Soul sounds pretty nice. It's just like a nice little ditty, so I'm going with it.
Where do we start? Take it hard, do it the way that we tear it apart. Restart, no, can never let go of the time so slow. Let it grow, let the hate within you show. Jingle bells, don't you run away. Freddy's got a special present here on Christmas Day.
Rap song versus rap song. Which one do I prefer? The more nostalgic one, obviously, which is Shadow Bonnie Music Box. Also because I hate JT Music and it's stupid. But I'm not a fan of either, but I prefer the Shadow Bonnie one, so I'm going with it.
Are we having lots of fun? Whoa, live the nightmare again. Are we having lots of fun?
I know I just said that all the Nate Wants to Battle songs sound really similar, and they do, but they still sound better, so I think I prefer it over the Chart Ninja one. Also, it has Jacksepticeye in the beginning, doing a little, like, skit thing, like a little introduction, so that's cool.
Souls without a home. While I try to stay up, quiver in a shake up, nightmare that I'm trapped inside. Broken arms they grab me, fingernails they stab me, never make it all 5 nights.
Withered by Rocket Music gets a pass.
Here's what fear comes to life. No, you never stood a chance as you grasp for breath.
Here on the stage.
You can run, you can hide, feel the cold steel on your hands.
You can hide, you can burn, we can chase you just for fun. Try to strategize, enemy attack, so don't walk guys with a spring trap. You should probably warn you if you try to leave and make it a little hard to breathe.
Hallucination is one of the worst songs in this bracket. It's funny because this is the same artist that made Silicone Soul, which I enjoyed. Circus of the Dead is nostalgic again. More nostalgic ones in this side of the bracket. I kind of like the song. I think the breakdown of the end sounds very good, while the rest of the song doesn't sound as good, but it's still okay. So I'm choosing Circus of the Dead. I know that the Adam Howick one might sound worse by the clip I showed, but I actually prefer it because it just sounds a lot more interesting than the AP Angry Piggy one. Overall, it's better. So they're both not, not memorable really, but Adam Howick's is better.
I don't believe that for 1 second. Gonna keep my distance and I'll be pleasant. If you wanna be my friend, then prove it. I got a flashlight and I know how to use it.
We're now getting to one of my favorite FNAF songs, You Can't Hide. This is my favorite CK9C song. The reason why I like them as an artist is because of this song. I actually like this song ironically, and it's way better than JT Music, so I'm going with it. It'll probably make it pretty far.
Take me home. Take me home. Take me home.
Welcome to the cemetery of abomination. The forgotten monster got caught in bacon. If you come with us, we got a coffin waiting. You know you got to run when we all awaken.
I was going to choose JT Music for this one for some reason, and I realized, what am I doing? So I'm not choosing it, obviously, because it sucks. So I'm choosing Take Me Home.
I hope you die in the fire. Hope you'll be stabbed in the heart. Hope you'll get
Die in a Fire was always my least favorite Living Tombstone FNAF song, and it probably still is, but it's actually grown on me quite a bit. I actually kind of like the song now. I always thought it kind of sucked, but I don't know, I kind of like it. It sounds so nostalgic, which I feel like is kind of an excuse for the song, but it still is nostalgic for me, so I'm gonna choose it. Disconnected is just kind of there, you know.
Stay strong, we live eternally. All is well in the aftermemories. My secrets hidden deep inside. Defective subjects modified. Dreams on electric sheep, but only when we sleep.
Okay, I accidentally clicked on the song that I wanted to choose, so you already know I'm gonna choose Deep Inside. Misclick, haha. But yeah, they're both not interesting at all, so I'm gonna go Deep Inside over Afton Family.
You did it. You made it fall in the pit. The tomato sauce that the kids will munch on. You know it's all your fault. That's the truth.
It'll just keep running, you will always catch you. Catch you. It'll just keep running, it will always catch you.
I don't even need to say anything for this one. It's Endor the Fox. It also is like, it's so bad. Like, it's so bad. I don't know what to say. They'll Keep You Running is kind of good. I enjoy it enough, so I'm going with it.
Look at me now.
Look at Me Now gets a free pass.
There's no escape from this hell. Now that you're one of us, we can be a family. Save all your scrapes for
incubation. I'll do as you say. No, I won't go astray. She says I'm manipulating you.
One of Us is a song that exists. Incubation is Endor the Fox. So I'm choosing One of Us. I Got No Time is unironically one of my favorite FNAF songs. Once again, The Living Tombstone just came out with a lot of hits when these games came out. So what can I say? I enjoy it. Better than DA games, definitely.
Now we're free from the pain of the past, 'cause the railroad's red and the gold is gleaming.
I'm not sure if I said this earlier or not, but I was planning on saying it. I kind of enjoy CG5. I talked about how I really didn't like him in the beginning of this video, but I actually enjoy the FNAF songs that he has mostly. I think this is probably his best one, though. I actually like the song a lot. The end sucks, though. User Discord. The vocals are really bad, so I'm choosing Superstar.
How beautiful the night can be. I'm never getting any sleep. I'm losing all my sanity. Have you seen what I've seen?
Who's that creeping around these dark corridors? It's okay, there's no need to be afraid. There's no
I don't even know what to say about Let's Go Creeping. It's kind of just a song with animation. Memory has a really catchy chorus with some air verses because they're like rapping and stuff that like, oh, I'm rapping. But I enjoy the chorus a lot in Memory. I get it stuck in my head all the time, so I'm gonna choose it.
It's Halloween at Freddy's. All the guests have arrived. Everyone's dying to meet you, so please try not to cry. Join us
Inside you, don't even try to play with the demons inside us. Your time is now.
I would never listen to Halloween at Freddy's ever on my own. Well, I guess I could see myself listening to Inside Us, maybe, so I'm gonna choose Inside Us.
Find me in the ruins among the ashes of a pain and sorrow. apart. Everything is a problem. There was a poison in the air.
I do enjoy In the Ruins a good amount, but it's unfortunate that it's up against like one of my favorite FNAF songs of all time, so I'm choosing This Comes From Inside. That's it for the first part of the bracket, part 2. So now we're going to move on to layer 2 of bracket part 2.
In the moment, I can find that my fate is not left for me to decide, but I got my.
And when I spin around, I will catch you here. And when
I sort of enjoy Control more than Bad Ending, so I'm just going to get right to it and choose Control.
Break the cycle. Come follow me. I'll cut the strings 'cause you are not a puppet.
I wanna go back to when the screams were real and the beautiful terror is what I wanna feel.
Go Back is like every FNAF song I've ever heard, like so unoriginal. Break the Cycle sounds a little more interesting than that one in my opinion, so I'm going to go with Break the Cycle.
Do you even have a clue? Do you even have one? All the evil things we do, surprising what you've done right.
They left you in George Floyd. And here I call the shots. Tonight you're staying with.
Once again, I just prefer Do You Even. I think it's more interesting. I don't know. For FNAF songs, they need to be more interesting and memorable for me to enjoy it. If it's just the same thing as every other FNAF song, it's not gonna win. Unless it's up against Send or the Fox, then it's gonna win. But I'm choosing Do You Even.
Baby, I'm different. I never fit. Don't get it twisted. You're stuck with them, don't you dare.
You'll never feel the same. Don't run away. Just come to play. No fun today.
Like It or Not only won because it was up against a song I didn't like. And I really like Misfit, so I'm going with Misfit.
we're feeling festive, join the party, we'll try hard not to bite. Anger is restless.
I don't wanna be twisted. I don't wanna be.
Join Us for a Bite is so much more memorable than Wanna Be Twisted. I barely remember that song. Going with Join Us for a Bite. Why did I say that all weird?
I'm in turmoil. Fight back the reasons from what they call demons.
Your words can't hurt me anymore.
This is one of those scenarios where the nostalgic song is actually going to lose because it sounds not as good as the other one. I prefer the piano. Is it even piano? It's more just like a vocal ballad. I don't know why I said piano ballad earlier. It's just like a nice vocal song with the vocals. I feel like on some days I'd rather listen to Turmoil, but I'm gonna go with Nothing Can Hurt Me for now.
Deep in my heart, I feel that I'm not alone. Right from the start, I have climbed up all the stairs and
You're the Key really is not that memorable. I think Lonely Freddy is a lot more memorable than that one, and better structured. So I'm going with Lonely Freddy.
You're the love of my life. It never gets old the way you can grow inside. I can see it all.
Where do we start? Take it hard. Do it the way that we do it apart. Restart. No, never look over the time. So.
Like I said earlier, not a fan of Shadow Bonnie Music Box, while Silicone Soul is pretty good. So I'm gonna go with Silicone Soul.
Souls without a home. While I try to stay up, quiver in a shake up. Nightmare that I'm trapped inside. Broken arms that grab me.
I'll go with Enjoy the Show. I think I would rather listen to it if I had a choice, so I'm going with that one.
It's when fear comes to life. No, you never stood a chance as you grasp for breath.
here on the stage.
Even though I said that I Found You is okay. I still definitely prefer Circus of the Dead. This is an easy one for me.
Take me home, take me home. Oh.
Take Me Home won against JT Music. Well, so did You Can't Hide, but You Can't Hide is a lot better, so going with that one.
I hope you die in a fire. Hope you'll be stabbed in the heart.
Secrets hidden deep inside. Defective subjects modified.
Just like the previous one, Die in a Fire is way better. So I'm just gonna choose it and move on.
It'll just keep running. You'll always catch you. Catch you. It'll just keep running.
Look at me now.
I like the verses and stuff in Look at Me Now, but I don't like the chorus and the beat, like the, I don't know, the breakdown and shit. They'll Keep You Running. This is a close call, but I'm gonna go with They'll Keep You Running just by a little bit.
There's no escape from this hell. Now that you're
Easy clap. I Got No Time. Easy win. Not even close.
How beautiful the night can be. I'm never getting any sleep. I'm losing all my sanity.
If Memory didn't have the rap verses and stuff, I probably would choose it over Superstar, but since it does, I'm gonna choose Superstar. Close one though. I really like the chorus in Memory.
Inside you to even try to play with the demons inside us.
Now this is composed. Everything is a problem. There was a
One of the best FNAF songs, Cannot Lose to Inside Us. So this comes from Inside Wins. And now we're on to part/layer 3. Let's continue.
and when I spin around, I will catch you here.
Break the cycle. Come follow me. I'll cut the strings. Come.
I was going to choose Break the Cycle, but I actually decided last minute I'm gonna go with Control. It's a close call, but I prefer Control a little bit. So I'm going with that one.
Do you even have a clue? Do you even have one? All the evil things we do.
Baby, I'm different. I never faded. Don't get it twisted. You're stuck with them.
Do You Even was always a close call with the last two, but it's not winning this one. Misfit is better.
We're feeling festive. Join the party, we'll try hard not to bite.
Can't hurt me anymore.
I know Join Us for a Bite is classic, but I wouldn't listen to it on my own. It would kind of give me secondhand embarrassment. So I'm gonna go with Nothing Can Hurt Me. It might be a hot take, but I don't care. I'm going with it.
You'll be so lonely now.
You're the love of my life. It never gets old the way you've been grown inside.
Finally, two songs that I actually both like enjoy. But in this case, Lonely Freddy's better. I think it's better produced. It has clearer production. So I'm gonna go with Lonely Freddy.
It's when fear comes to life. No, you never stood a chance as you grasp for breath.
A classic Nate Wants to Battle song versus a song that I actually enjoy and is memorable. So I'm going with Circus of the Dead.
I hope you die in a fire.
This one may hurt for some people, because I like Die in a Fire, but I prefer You Can't Hide. I think it's definitely better, and I would rather listen to it on my own. So there you go.
It'll just keep running, it will always catch you. Catch you.
Once again, another CK9C song is Gone, because I Got No Time is better than They'll Keep You Running. I would listen to that over They'll Keep You Running any day of the week.
This is your fault. Everything is a problem.
These are like the two best Security Breach songs ever, probably, so it's kind of tough, but I'm definitely going with This Comes From Inside. I don't know, I don't see how any songs could really win against This Comes From Inside. I don't know, it's just so good. And that's the end of Tier 3, let's go on to Tier 4.
And when I spin around, I will catch. Baby, I'm different. I never faded. Don't get it twisted.
Control's made it pretty far, but it's because it went up against some pretty mid songs. Misfit is definitely better. Rocket Music really made a hit with this one.
Can't hurt me anymore.
Nothing Can Hurt Me isn't like that memorable, really. Like, it's nice. It's a nice song. And I'm making up for choosing that one song, for choosing Dead But Not Buried over whatever it was called, that nice song that was actually good. I'm choosing Lonely Freddy in this case. Sorry, but I'm choosing it.
It's when fear comes to life. No, you never stood it.
Two of my most nostalgic Security Breach songs, You Can't Hide, is winning, unfortunately, for Circus of the Dead.
This is your fault. Everything is a problem.
This one is really, really tough, because these are like some of my favorite FNAF songs, but I'm going with This Comes From Inside, because I think it sounds better. Now we're on to Tier 5. I think it's Tier 5. I don't know.
Baby, I'm different. I never faded.
This one is really close, because I like both of these songs. I think I'll go with Misfit. I like the sound of it. It's good. It's pretty unique. So I'm going with Misfits.
Everything.
You Can't Hide versus This Comes From Inside. Two of the best FNAF songs. One has to win. I hate to say it, but I'm choosing This Comes From Inside, because I really like You Can't Hide. I think it's pretty awesome, and I think I like the sound of it a lot. I wish I could win, honestly, but it can't, because This Comes From Inside is actually peak. Like, seriously, it's peak. Now we're on to the next part. Or the final part. Sorry, the final part of this bracket.
Baby, I'm different. I never faded.
Everything.
Misfit versus This Comes From Inside. It might be kind of obvious what I'm going to choose in this case, but 1, 2, 3. This Comes From Inside, of course. How could you not? Like, come on, dude. Fucking, come on. And now, I Can't Fix You versus the Living fucking... And now, I Can't Fix You versus This Comes From Inside. Living Tombstone versus Living Tombstone. Let's see what wins. This could decide the entire fate of what's the best FNAF song ever. It could be one of these two. Let's see what wins.
You're mine.
Countdown, please. Is it 5? I'll do 5. I Can't Fix You. That one wins. So,
Boom. I prefer it. Now, that's the end of this bracket, but now we have to decide what's the best Five Nights at Freddy's song. Balloons by Mando Pony, or I Can't Fix You by The Living Tombstone. This is the finale. We're going to see what wins now.
Just like balloons, we soar on our own. Finally free from the pain of our home. And just like balloons that no one will hold. Free from the truth that no one will know.
One of these two songs is my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's song of all time. Let's see what is the best one. We're going to count from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. I Can't Fix You is my favorite FNAF song of all time. Is that surprising? I don't know if it is surprising at all, actually, but I already knew it was from the beginning, so I just wanted to make a fun video out of it. I wanted to see if there were any other FNAF songs that I would prefer, but I was pretty sure this one would win. If I'm honest, if I had to choose a number 2, it would actually be This Comes From Inside, not Balloons. It's just because there were no Living Tombstone songs in the first bracket. They were all in the second bracket. But, like, I think that I Got No Time, This Comes From Inside, I Can't Fix You, You Can't Hide, It's Been So Long, those are all, like, my 5 favorite FNAF songs of all time, I'd say. So, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you watched all this way, thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. I probably won't make another video like this ever again, so enjoy it. I might. I don't know. I guess I'll see. It took a lot of time, so thank you, and have a great day. Bye.